Yo, it's Xeno XP. We are back with another game. We are going to be doing some Elder Scrolls Online. Let me just get that. There we go. Sorry, I was just sorting stuff out. So we're going to be doing some Elder Scrolls Online. We've also got a Q&A with the Starfield devs. Let me just do this. I want to make sure that I've got my Discord up, and I want to make sure that I can see basically everything. So we've got about 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do, what's wrong? Alright, let's go. Alright, let's follow this dog. I'm not too sure what this quest line is, but we're gonna follow this dog and right, that dog's gonna have to wait. I need to figure out why what's taking up my CPU? Right. Let me just sort out my PC real quick. Alright, sorry about this, guys. Just give me a moment. I just want to make sure that my game plays smooth.
Only the final players here.
Last thing I want is for... See, this is why I want to get a 4070. Because the AV1 encoding is supposed to help streaming. Which unfortunately, because of my current PC, it's not going to be as good as what it should be. See, I would have even... I don't really want to sell for a 4060. Because it's... I'm not... I mean, Nah. I'm not going to do that to myself. What I am going to do is I'm going to close down multiple tabs. Right. Let me have a look. Alright, the CPU's good now. I'm actually thinking as well, no, it's good. Right, my PC's fine. This is a bit of a slow start, but I mean, again, we're not really doing anything too crazy today. Because like I said, we've got no. There. But yeah, we've also got at the bottom of, well, just below my camera, we got the sub goal. Let me know if it's if it looks bad. I'll have to change it up. What's this?
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated. Three blood oranges, crisp. We're gonna do this quest basically. We're gonna try and basically level up as much as possible, and then we're gonna try and I think at about level 50.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
I found this list. Do you have any?
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this. I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
Who's Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Tell me more about what you do.
I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much.
Okay, see ya.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Not today. I found a body.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
Roy. How did Roy get involved in this?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Interesting. I've got to talk to the tailor. I'm not too sure.
Buying, selling, trading.
Right,
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps?
I'm looking
No
for
one
a
ever leaves my shop
present.
empty-handed. I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The Crescent Moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
Why would a dead one?
Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you.
I
It's
discovered
also a good way to get yourself killed.
the meaning of all the items on the list.
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
Were you and Roy good friends?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here, and in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Okay, tell me more about Roy.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
Alright. Good to know. Alright. We've got to go and talk to this captain.
Right here.
Oh, mate.
Looking to lie.
Oh, so we gotta go around this way. Alright.
Here,
So-
you card sharps and collectors.
So yeah,
Test your wits and
so I'm
courage
also
in a
keeping an eye on
brand new
the
card game.
Discord because I don't know when the chat is going to be open, so I want to make sure I get in there as well.
Move along,
So apparently it's going to be
Move along.
text. I'm not going to stream it because I don't know if I'm allowed to or not. But what I will do is I will talk about it on live. I'll be basically reacting
Welcome to
to it live.
Daggerfall. Move along.
I have information from Roy.
Roy, where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Roy's dead. I found a note on it.
Dead. Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
I can get more information.
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well...
Yo!
Grenna's at the Rosy Lion Inn.
Oh. But yeah, right. I'm trying not to, I'm trying not to sound boring at the same time. It's like, I'm just looking through the chat and there's just so much, like,
For Daggerfall.
there's so much nonsense. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on, the whole Starfield, stuff.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here?
Captain Erison,
And? Why are we talking?
Roy uncovered an assassination.
By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him.
What I can do.
Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
Alright, cool. I'll do what I can. We kind of just have to make sure we...
Help me. I've been discovered. Don't let them get me. You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you?
I'm willing to overlook all this in exchange for some...
Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martin Lerino hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martin wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall.
What tunnels?
The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
I'll stay in. Alright, so we got to investigate this, I suppose. Figure out who's at the bottom of this assassination.
You're back. What happened?
Levesque had some protection.
I thought I heard some noise upstairs. But you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live?
He's alive. He gave Martine information about secret tools.
Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Larano's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison.
Very well. Very well.
Spare a copper or two?
That's over there. Alright, there we go. We've got to find a spell plot. Alright, we gotta go down. Get whipped. Okay. Martine, your ships are more than adequate to transport our agents. All you need to do is deliver the cargo. Once night falls, we'll emerge from the crates and use Veek's maps to get close to King Chasm. Okay, so there is a plot to kill. Okay. Well, we've already uncovered that. Angoth will be pleased with the chaos caused by Casimir's death. The kingdom's leaderless ranks will offer the Bloodthorns little resistance. Overcoming the south will be easy, and Glenambra will be ours. Rest assured that you will be compensated very well for your loyalty to the Bloodthorn cause. See that those crates are not disturbed. The agents inside must stay hidden until the time is right. If they are discovered, I will perform the deed myself and then come back for you. Do not fail this, Varric. So we need to go and look.
What? Kill the intruder!
I was about to sit down then. Take it.
Would suffice.
So yeah,
I believe I'll have another.
right, let's have a look. Also, let me just double check something.
What do you want?
For the knights of the king.
Most of the royal family is safe, but his lordship is brave and stubborn. He refuses to leave the throne room. I need more information to convince him of the danger he's in.
Alright, King Casimir is a target. Assassins are hiding cargo crates in the docks.
His lordship. Keep this quiet, or we'll never find the assassins in time. Divines help us if the king is killed. It could destroy the Alliance. I've taken every precaution to protect the royal family, but the king refuses to lay low. We need to find those assassins.
I'll search the harbor.
Good. Talk to Sisana Atabas. She oversees the docks. Tell her what you discovered and she'll help in any way she can. Now hurry. The king's life is in danger.
Alright, cool. I'll talk to Sisana. Okay, so at least this way. I ain't gonna trust them.
Twice cursed pig thieves.
Unless this is about cargo, I can't talk right now. I'm extremely busy.
Captain Harrison sent me the king's in danger.
The assassins are in my port. Find these snakes and kill them, but do it quietly. I don't want to start a panic. I'll alert the guards. If any of these conspirators get past you, we'll cut them down.
Oh crap. That was a bit stupid. Right, so yeah, let's see. I think I have to, yeah, I have to go this way. Alright, I can't really remember. I don't think I ever done this quest before. But yeah, I'm curious. The Lydian.
You're too late. Varric's already on his way to the castle.
I don't think it matters where you go. I think you're supposed to just find one. You know what, that gear looks pretty cool. But yeah, this is probably going to be the only build that I do that is actually going to be probably an actual build. If that makes sense. Because the build that I got for my other character, I'm just like, eh. My character's a bit weak.
What?
Alright, so we gotta go to the Daggerfall Castle. It's all the way up there. Right, let's go and hop on our horse.
In the name of the king!
Right, here we go.
My lord, you must go now.
I will not. The dragon does not flee its lair.
They're coming for you. Wait, what was that?
Death to the king.
Get the king out of here. Go!
No!
To the side! Go round!
What do we have here? A lizard with a crown?
Flank! Now!
Go! The king fled toward the stairs.
No one will stand in Angol's way.
Go around!
Head upstairs and protect the king.
Good riddance.
Right.
Captain, this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to apologize for ignoring your warnings.
It was nothing, my king. I apologize if I was impertinent in my duty.
Not at all, Arisen. Rise, please. In service to Daggerfall, our friend here is to have any support the Watch or the Knights can provide.
Of course. We'll do whatever we can to help find Angoff and determine his motives. All of Daggerfall stands behind our hero.
Alright, let's have a look.
It would seem that the captain's concern for me was well-founded. You saved me from this assassin's blade, as well as from my own foolishness this day.
I did what good.
Indeed. The body on my floor proves that. Who was this man who came to kill me? What did he want?
The assassin was Varric, but he worked with someone named Angoff.
Angoff? I've heard this name whispered by my agents. The Royal Spy Master reports of unrest across my kingdom, stirred into a froth by this Angoff. But that's all we know.
They wanted to create chaos by assassinating.
Creating chaos is a method, not a goal. It's a means, not an end. There's more going on here than chaos for its own sake. We must get to the bottom of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Oh yes, my friend. I hereby grant you special dispensation to investigate the villain Angoff in my name. But you must keep this quiet, for we don't want to tip our...
Okay, right. Let's have a look. Don't really want to do anything for this minute. Right, we've got 2 more levels and then I can thing. Because I personally think that it doesn't matter what I think right now.
But yeah, so my thinking right now is I want to try and I want to try and
Hero of Daggerfall.
get this build up, get my level up, get the armor, get the weapons.
Hey, you saved the king.
Basically, that's my goal for this. That's my goal for this this game right now. I know I've got other quests that mean to take my time and stuff, but I think for now I'm gonna try and do all the quests around this area. I mean, that's kind of stupid. This is gonna take a long time. I don't even know what half these quests are gonna be, so...
Thieves! Daggerfall is full of them. They steal anything that's not nailed down. They even stole my livestock.
You're robbed?
This was no simple robbery. It was grand larceny, and I know who did it. The Font stole my glutton. He's been itching to put my prized pig on his menu, serve him up in a stew at his wretched inn. Glutton's missing, and I just know Lafont took him.
Have you reported this to the Watch?
They said to take it up with the magistrate, but that takes too long. Poor Glutton doesn't have that much time. I need someone to rescue him before he becomes a ham sandwich.
I can find your pig.
I'm busy, very busy.
Alright, let's go on. I know some of these are going to be like meaningless quests and stuff like that. I mean, most MMOs do this. But I'm thinking more of like getting the levels and...
Welcome to the Rosy Lion, friend. Have a seat, and I'll pour you a mug of something strong.
Swineherd Wicton said you might be able to.
Did he say I stole his damn hog again? I didn't. Not this time, not last time, not ever. Do you see a pig on a spit in here? Most likely Glutton broke out and started rooting in the alleys again.
They've gone and get into the alleys often.
Every time the pig escapes, Wicton accuses me of thievery. Every time! Ugh, what a nuisance. Look, check the alleys in the northeast section of the city. The sooner that pig's found, the sooner Wicton will shut up and leave me in peace.
I'll go take a look.
Go on. I'm sure you'll find that hog of a pig rooting around in the northeast alleys.
Oh, sweet. You see, I've also heard that people like to roleplay on Elder Scrolls Online. I'm just like, how? Like,
spare a coin for the needy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it a try, but I don't know. I think, to be honest, at the moment, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna play the game for what it is. Just have fun doing it. What have you gotten into now, pig? See how you got your name.
What are you doing near that vine? Well, you won't live to reveal our secret.
The hell? What have you got to do with a pig? Are you a pig as well?
My daughter is stationed there. I hope she's all right.
You found him! You found my wonderful little Glutton!
The pig was in an alley chewing on a strange vine.
I bet Lafont was hiding him there, until he could turn poor Glutton into ribs and chops. But now I've got my prized pig back.
I don't think Lafont had anything to do with it. I've seen vines like that before.
Lafont's guilty of something, I'm sure of it. But what do I care about strange vines? Talk to Jagersh over by the Mages Guild if you're so interested. He knows his plans. Sold me some herbs one time when a glutton ate something that upset his tummy.
Alas, Zagush. Back to the vines then. I reckon it's probably...
Yeah, so, anyway, we have probably about an hour and a half.
Ah, someone new to talk to. Are you here for something specific or just to say hello?
Rickson said something you might know, something about a strange vine.
A strange vine? Unusually thick and covered in thorns? In the city? Son of a troll! I've seen such vines to the north. They're connected to the Bloodthorn cult. A clear indication that the cult is corrupting the land. Be wary of those vines. Wherever they appear, the Bloodthorn cult isn't far behind.
I have some question about these vines.
Well, don't dawdle. Ask your questions. I don't have all day.
Tell me more about the Bloodthorn.
They're death mages led by the cursed Reachman Angoff, the Gravesinger. I heard they were causing trouble north of Glenumbra. They must be getting bolder if they're operating in Daggerfall.
Who's Angoff, the Gravesinger?
Angoff's a Reachman, one of those magic-cursed savages from the border of Bang-Korai. But he's more than that. He's a necromancer. They call him Gravesinger because he made a deal with the Daedric prince, Molag Bal.
Tell me more about the vines.
Angoff and the Bloodthorn cult use them for some foul purpose. If you see the vines, that usually means the cult is active in the area. The vines spread an evil poison through the soil. It's a hateful substance that kills everything it touches.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, so it seems like most of the missions, or most of the quests, I'm getting mixed up because I've been playing a lot of, what's it called? Red Dead Redemption 2. So it seems like the Bloodthorn cult are the ones to blame for all of this. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue.
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
I'm interested.
Well then, let's see what you're made of. Participate in one of our games at any of our battlegrounds. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Just get your feet wet. I can offer you a greater challenge after you've learned the ropes.
Alright, cool. But yeah, so for those of you tuning into the stream, there will be a Q&A for Starfield in less than an hour and a half. I will be reacting to it. I'm not too sure if I can show it. I'm just gonna go with the flow because I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna work. I don't exactly. They said it's gonna be text-based, but I am not 100% sure how that's gonna actually work. They said about battleground. Complete a battleground. Oh, I think it's one of those things. I'm not gonna.
I suppose I could use another break.
I'm gonna see about
You there. You look capable. I could use some help. If you aren't afraid of a ruthless, dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodiilic Collections, a society dedicated to finding, retrieving, and restoring lost treasures of the Argonians.
What kind of help do you need?
Our society consists of my sister, myself, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we've recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately, our competition has become aggressive.
Ruthless, dastardly scoundrel.
One and the same. Margus Darius. He's a looter of history who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws' refuge and find out what Margus is up to.
I'll see what I can learn about Marcus.
While I've never visited an Outlaws' refuge myself, I have it on good authority that all manner of ne'er-do-wells frequent such places. Scoundrels, black marketeers, and smugglers of ill repute. Just the sort of company that Margus keeps.
What should I look for in that?
Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grathal, an information broker. Urzashi, an antiquities black marketeer. And Ashundir, a historic treasure smuggler.
Alright, tell me more about Margus.
Margus originally approached us as a friend and benefactor. I honestly thought he wanted to help return the lost Argonian treasures to their rightful owners. He worked with us for a time, but it wasn't long before he revealed his true colors.
What did he reveal?
Margus wants the antiquities for himself. This competition has taken a violent turn. He has a brutal temper and some skill at spellcasting. Makes me fearful for my associates. Anyway, I think Margus is especially interested in pre-Duskfall relics.
Duskfall?
Duskfall refers to the slow decline of the great Zoxlil civilization. Ages ago, the Argonians built pyramids called Zonmirs, and were much more advanced. Most of our research deals with the more dangerous relics of that period.
Interesting. Okay, so Cyrodiilic Collections is looking for dangerous relics.
No, not specifically.
Okay.
But even a hammer can be used for good or ill. Margus seeks one of the pre-Duskfall relics, I'm sure of it. I just need to figure out which one before something terrible occurs. With your help, we can avert a disaster.
You know what, we're not gonna go delve into that too much. Right, that's where we're gonna go. Right, that's below. But yeah, as I was saying with the whole Starfield thing, I'm not entirely sure exactly what's gonna happen. All I know
Citizens,
is that
your courage and loyalty are legendary.
Nice. Okay. All I know is that there's a Q&A and questions have already been asked. So now there's going to be answers from the developers themselves. So I'm just hoping that there's no, I'm guessing, obviously I doubt there's going to be any troll questions, or there probably was, but I'm just hoping that they answer everything to the best of their ability. Alright, let's travel. Unfortunately, I didn't really want to go to another place, but anyway. But yeah, I'm just trying to also think, actually. I'm just hoping that,
Traveler, a moment of your time.
no, not right now. I'm just hoping that, the questions that they ask or answer are gonna be more interesting ones. For example, I think as well, like, I don't think that they're gonna answer anything about the whole AMD thing, because people are gonna hope that they're gonna say about, oh yeah, the DLSS is gonna be blah 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 or whatever. I can't see DLSS being a thing until maybe like,
I'm busy, very busy.
Maybe a few months down the line, maybe a year or two. I don't know, I could be wrong. Oh mate, no, I've got hiccups. Lovely. But at the same time, I'm also thinking that they're probably gonna end up answering other things other than the whole.
If you are looking for
DLSS
information, then you've come
stuff.
to the right place. I am the most knowledgeable broker in the refuge. On the other hand, if you work for the town guard, I have no idea what we're talking about.
I seek information about Margus.
Well, information is my primary business, and business is good. Which reminds me, I never give anything away for free, especially information. Perform a favor for me. Then I'll tell you what I know about Margus Darius.
What kind of favor are we talking about?
The best kind. One that benefits us both. Allow me to mark a house on your map. Inside you'll find a crate that contains an elegant jacket. I am something of a snappy dresser, and I want that jacket. Bring it to me, and I'll tell you all about Margus.
Sure.
The black market is closed. This one has inventories to catalog, and my assistant has yet to return. I sent him to retrieve a package, but he never came back. Bother someone else, please.
Does your black market deal in Argonian antiquities?
You don't take a hint very well, do you? To answer your question, this market buys and sells certain items of historic value. We maintain an extensive list of wealthy collectors, and are always on the lookout for specific relics. Why do you ask?
I need to find out about a collector named Margus.
You want to know about Margus? Interesting. Very well. Perform a service, and this one will tell you what you want to know. Locate my assistant and bring him back. Or at least tell me if it is time to hire a new one. Good help is so hard to find.
Sure, where did your assistant go?
This one sent Argar to an old ruin. He was to pick up a package from some thieves we do business with and bring it to me. Here, let me mark the location on your map. Go find out what happened to him. Then, I will tell you about Margus Darius.
Sure. No, that's something else. Right, last one's over this one. Okay, once,
A 1,000 greetings, Wayfarer. This is no place for casual visitors. You have wandered into a nest of vipers. But have no fear. A Shundir will take care of you.
Sorry, I'm just, give me a second. Starfield has gone gold. Preload starts tomorrow for Xbox Series XS and Windows PC, and August 30 for Steam. Okay, so the preload, what does that mean? So I'm guessing people will be able to download. The only thing is, if you're getting the Constellation edition, how does that work? It kind of sucks. Okay, so so the preload for the game is coming out on the 30th.
1,000 greetings. I prefer merchant to smuggler, but call me what you will. I transport rare and valuable antiquities, no questions asked. I'm also considered the most knowledgeable Argonian relics expert outside of Black Marsh. So, how can I help you this day?
What can you tell me about the person named Margus?
Ah, I know Margus well. We both deal in antiquities. He actually approached me recently. As a consultant, you understand. So I'm familiar with Margus's current plans. I am happy to share that information. In exchange for a simple favor.
Curious. Damn it! Alright, alright, tell me what do you want me to do?
I require a Wamasu egg. Not just any egg, mind you. A specific egg from a specific nest. Let me mark the location on your map. Bring me an egg from that nest, and I'll tell you more about Margus than you really care to know.
I'll get you the egg.
Do not take too long. I want an egg, not a hatchling after all. May 100 shades of luck color your days, Wayfarer.
This is a bit more than I really care about, but
let's be real. Again, I'm not really doing too much. I just want to try and level up as much as possible. Again, I'm not trying to do too much today because, like I said, we've got a Q&A, so I'm just trying to be passive as well. We might be doing something after the whole Starfield Q&A, but yeah. Anyway, that's we'll leave that as it is for now. Right. No.
Visiting hours are over, chum.
I hope you're not going to cause any trouble.
We're gonna basically get the hell out of it as quick as possible. Oh my god. It's a god, right?
Stop at once!
Shit.
No sudden moves. Pay the bounty. Now go!
Oh well. I'm not really great at the whole stealth thing. I don't even go to me, to be honest. Right. So what we got to do now is we got to do the other two things. Give me just one moment. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Okay. So it turns out we've got about 10 minutes, 1 hour and 10 minutes, sorry. 1 hour and 10 minutes, 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 1 hour and 10 min Okay, so we gotta go all the way over here. And we gotta go all the way over there. Jesus, man! This is gonna be long. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this and then we'll find more information about this guy. I think I'm still thinking about going back, but we'll get the egg on the way back. We'll...
Excuse me, please. I have a message for you.
Yeah, not right now. So yeah, anyway, I hope everyone is enjoying this so far. I'm just hoping that, one thing that I'm just hoping for right now, is, well...
Father, we have to get you to safety.
Oh look, there's a way shrine up there. But yeah, anyway, what I'm hoping for right now is basically... Let me see if I can use a way shrine and see if I can actually get up there myself. Get up there without... Yeah, no. We're gonna have to come back over, go all the way up. So, oh, what was I gonna say? So yeah, so that's what I was about to say. So with the whole Starfield thing, I'm hoping that there's going to be no issues so far. I've had to sort things out with PayPal because I do not trust them. I'm gonna go this one. And then we'll do a right and keep going straight up. But yeah, with Starfield coming out, I don't really want to do too much, but I'm also thinking at the same time, if I don't get to where I need to be on Cyberpunk, I might be streaming a lot of Cyberpunk. Mostly because that's gonna be the next game that I'm most likely gonna end up be playing a lot of. The other thing as well is the fact that Cyberpunk is also doing a 2.0 update as well, so I'm gonna try and basically prepare myself for that. So yeah, I need to stop saying Jesus Christ, it's actually pissing me off. But with God, it's actually driving me insane. So with the Cyberpunk update, I believe that the update is gonna, from what I've heard, they're changing everything. So according to one of the YouTube channels I was watching, I might have to bring up the video, but from what I could guess from what they were saying, according to the developers, they haven't left anything untouched. So apparently the AI is gonna change. Basically the combat is gonna change. The UI is also gonna change. Pretty much all of the game is gonna be a completely new game entirely. I need to get out of here because I want to be presented at. Everyone's asking right now if I do. I'm gonna have to do it left. I do hope that it's not gonna be text, because that's gonna be underwhelming. I think, to be honest, they should have really done like a video or some kind of like voice. Right, so now all we do is keep going up, and then we'll just basically do a left. And then we'll come back down, we'll move over to... probably end up like transporting all the way down here. Just because it's closer. But what I do have to say is, with this game, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna be playing this while basically playing Starfield, because I think Starfield is going to be my main game on the channel for a long time, probably until I get bored of it. But I'm also not looking at getting bored of Starfield, so I am gonna try and change up the content every now and again. But bear in mind, I'm looking to play this Starfield in early access. So I don't care about the bugs. I just want to play it in early access, see what the game is like.
All right, we'll find them.
Let me also see. 13, well, we're about to be level 14, so... You think Starfield will have mini games or casino? I'm gonna... This isn't a Q&A, I'm just reading people's comments. I think I should have chosen a different... And boom! And boom! And boom!
This way.
gonna have to also repair my stuff at some point. Don't know why I picked that up, okay.
Lighted!
And we're bottom.
Wait, don't go. Please, help me. Surprised to see me? Huh, so were the Sea Elves. I didn't even have time to say Mage's Guild before they killed me. And now here sits poor old Betty stuck because of that stupid bet.
What bet?
I made a bet with my friend Angrel. We're both adepts at the hall in Volkilgard. I bet her that I could find more relics than she did in a 2-week span.
The Mayor I killed you while you were looking for relics then.
Right. But the worst part is, I think I'm stuck like this. I put a pile of gold on the wager and we sealed the bet with a spell. A binding contract spell. Until I can win or lose the wager, I don't think I can move on.
Alright, I could take the relic back to Volkilgard for you.
Would you? That's unbelievably kind. You'll be 3 times blessed in Aetherius. I should warn you, Angrel's something of a terrible person. And sincerely, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I might as well do that because... I think we gotta go this way. Wait, it says above. I don't even know what way I came in. Just because I get more stamina? He's bugged. Okay, what I'm gonna do... And boom. Whip! Alright, here we go. Here we go. I think this is the way out. Yeah, it is. Right. Right, what I'm gonna do is a quick be right back, guys. I won't be long. I need to quickly to loot. But yeah, I won't be long. 1 second. Right, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Right, so right. What I wanna say at the moment is, what should I say? What I really wanna do right now. Right, what I really want to do right now is to get that egg, and then we can go back. So we can... Yeah. As long as we can get there, I think we should be alright. Sorry. Creators news. Yeah, there's gonna be some people that are gonna struggle to get that role, but oh well. Not my problem. Yo, 45 minutes left to go, guys. Get you, but they do so much damage. Yo. Coming up fast. They're heavy. I do need that though. Yeah. That's just that's something I can sort out another time. Right. I don't think there is a live stream, dude. Oh, okay.
can
Talk to Grethar.
dragons in your own homeland.
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe.
Right, now that I've got everything that I need, hopefully we can complete this and move on. Yo, wait. Will it tell me what kind of okay, that won't. Alright, so in 40 minutes we'll be able to I'll be able to access the channel.
A little bird told me you were on your way down here. It also mentioned that you had something that would make both of us very happy.
Right,
Is it true? Were you able to acquire the... Perfect. Did you know this jacket belonged to an associate of Margus Darius? There should be a note in the pocket. Ah, here it is. And this confirms the information I promised to share with you. Margus works with a group called the Blackguards.
Alright, who are the Blackguards?
Just one of the most dangerous bands of outlaws to emerge from the swamps of Black Marsh. The group supposedly started years ago in Black Rose Prison. I'm not sure why.
Was your search successful? Were you able to find my assistant, Argar?
I found this notched sword beside your assistant's body.
This one wishes it weren't. But that is definitely Argar's blade. Such are the risks when dealing with the criminal element. Well, no use crying over spilled moon sugar. You provided the service. Now, remind me what you wanted to know.
Anything you can tell me about Margus Darius would be appreciated.
This one hears rumors. Margus Darius searches for Argonian relics of considerable power. Something from the time of the great Argonian civilization, as I understand it. Margus has a hidden storehouse for these relics, but that's all this one knows.
Alright.
Welcome back, Wayfarer. Was your journey successful? Have you acquired one of those beautiful eggs as I requested?
Here's the... what?
What an exquisite specimen. Well done, my friend, well done. As for the information you required, know that Margus has involved himself with a band of thugs and outlaws. They hide in a dark cave like poisonous mushrooms.
What else can you tell me about this cave?
I can tell you that the cave is called the Sunless Hollow, and it's located not too far from here. I have one more bit of advice. Margus and his associates are dangerous. Should you find them, I suggest caution. And that concludes our business.
Goodbye. Alright, up we go. Alright, so, I might end up... You know what, I'm not gonna do a video,
Oh good,
on
you're
Starfield,
back.
not because I'm not
I just
used
returned
to-
from my own investigations. I followed a lead, but the trail ran cold. Very disappointing. So tell me what happened in the Outlaws' Refuge. Were you able to learn anything new about Margus Darius?
He's working with thugs from Black Marsh called the Blackguards.
The Blackguards. My sister's tangled with them in Murkmire. I need to warn Gilar. He's one of our agents. I've got him looking into Margus as well, but you seem to be having more luck. What else did you learn?
Margus and the Blackguards are looking for powerful Argonian relics that they have hidden. They have a hidden storehouse.
That's troubling. If we don't act fast, those antiquities will disappear, and the Argonians will lose a little more of their history. If only we knew where this hidden storehouse was located.
It's in a cave called the Sunless Hollow.
You are a wonder, my friend. I know exactly where that cave is. Allow me to mark the location on your map. Are you willing to see this through? I'll rally Gilar, but time is of the essence. Will you go to Sunless Hollow and recover the relics?
I'll head there immediately. Actually, where's the, it's right over there. Might be quicker to go from here. Right, we have about 35 minutes. You know what I'm gonna do? Is there like a timer? Is there literally no timer? Alright, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna go without any timer. No point. Interesting. After this, I might quickly... I don't think I'll have enough time to do... I'm gonna grab something to eat before the live stream. If I can do this in time. Good. Fire. Goodbye.
That doesn't belong to you. Answer quick. Are you a blackguard, or are you the friend Concordia sent me to assist?
I'm a friend of Concordia. I recovered these antiquities for Cyrodiilic collections.
Sounds like you didn't need Gilar's help after all. Ah well, I'm not anxious to fight with these blackguards anyway. I erect the spine of greeting, new friend of Gilar. I am happy to meet you, and that's a fact.
How long have you worked for the Cyrodiilic collections?
I have been with Concordia and her sister from the beginning. I left my home in Murkmire to help recover the stolen past of my people, and to participate in adventures, all very exciting. Head back to Concordia and I'll meet you there.
I'll see you there. Actually, I might actually post my reaction to the Starfield Q&A next week. For those people that missed it.
Tell me your trip to Sunless Hollow was successful, my friend. I could use a little good news right about now.
I recovered these antiquities. I recovered these antiquities from the Sunless Hollow, but there was no sign of Margasterius.
Let me see what you found. An Argonian charm necklace. See the amulet? That's a river stone. The Imperial Legion called them swamp coins. And this is a Zalto tablet. That literally translates as sacred secret. Very interesting.
Are these items significant in some way?
An old legend involves a necklace and a tablet, if I'm right. Return to the Outlaw's Refuge and talk to Ashundir the smuggler. He's an expert on Argonian lore. Ask him what he knows about these relics. Meanwhile, there's a book I need to look at.
Oh, I'll go and have a talk with that guy. Cool. Right, be right back, guys. Sorry, I'm doing another be right back. I just want to get everything prepared because I'm kind of hungry and Starfield Q&A is going to make me even more hungry because I'm probably going to talk about stupid sandwiches. Right, 1 second again, guys. I won't be long. We are back, guys. We are back. Oh my god. Right, you know what I'm gonna do real quick? Sorry, give me a second, guys. You can see my camera right now, but I'm gonna do that real quick because I'm gonna basically eat because I'm feeling rather, I don't know what it is, like, oh no, I just feel sick. And I've already eaten as well, but it's just like, right, we've got about 20 minutes. Twenty minutes, guys. 20 minutes. People can't wait for this game. I understand the hype, don't get me wrong. I'm hyped up about the game myself, but I can wait. I've got too many things I want to do. Oh man, sometimes I really...
I told you not to deal with Margus Darius. You...
This is all your fault.
What did I do?
Criminal activity always carries a certain amount of danger. But your questions have brought this Wamesupo down upon our heads. Poor Eshundir. He didn't deserve this fate.
What happened down here?
This one has no proof. But I'm sure Marga sent one of his blackguard thugs to silence poor Eshundir. I feel it in my tail. Greta slipped away at the first sign of trouble, and I hid in a crate. Eshundir, he wasn't so lucky.
I was hoping Eshin could tell me about these Argonian antiquities.
Antiquities, you say? Let me have a look. This one is not the expert that the Shundir is. Was. But this tablet tells the secret of an Argonian nightmare idol. Very rare. Probably dangerous. Why did you make me touch these things? Take them back!
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna deal with him. A nightmare idol, what I don't understand.
No, I will say nothing else. This one prefers to keep her blood inside her body. But these items point to other relics. Relics Margus needs to reach his ultimate goal. Whatever that is. The blackguard murderer. Maybe he left a clue you could follow.
Good idea. I'll take a look around. Got a knife. Good thought. Greta needs a lesson.
Over here, friend of Laconia. There you are. Was the smuggler able to tell you anything about those antiquities you found? Concordia certainly seems to think they might be important. I'm still learning to understand dry skin emotions, but I'm pretty sure she's concerned.
He was
He was killed, but I learned that the antiquities are leading Margus to something important.
Concordia mentions something about the Zalto tablet, an old legend. Reminds me of a story my egg mother used to tell me about a cursed skull. That's a worry for later. Concordia sent me to help you right before she departed.
Where did you go?
Concordia has a camp in Shadowfen outside Stormhold. She went to check on things and do a little more research on the items you recovered. As for us, we need to figure out how to find Margus. Fast!
The murderer dropped a note. It says Margus is gathering the Black Guards at Chidmoska ruins.
Chidmoska? That's in Shadowfen, and that's a fact. We should hurry if we want to stop Margus and the Blackguards. I can arrange transportation for us. Just tell me when you're ready to go.
No, I'm ready. Alright. Yo, we got 15
The
minutes,
ruins
man.
are up ahead. I'll wait here and make sure the boat stays safe. There are all kinds of horrible creatures in the swamp, and some of them eat boats. That's a fact.
Before I enter the ruins, tell me about the Zalto tablet and the legend you mentioned.
Well, Zalto means sacred secret. Each tablet contains its own mystery. I think this one is related to the legend of Bila Kar. He was an ancient Argonian sorcerer. Terrorized most of Black Marsh, or so the story goes.
Alright, what does an ancient sorcerer have to do with all this?
Not the sorcerer, but the relic he left behind. The legend claims that Bila Kar used his considerable arcane energy to imbue his skull with a powerful curse when he died. The process turned the skull into solid gold.
Do you think that's what they're after in the ruins?
That seems unlikely. The story I heard claims that the skull was hidden on an island off the coast of Black Marsh. Margus probably has the Blackguards looking for more clues that point to the skull's exact location. Be careful in there, my friend.
Alright, goodbye. You know what, guys? Give me just one more. Give me 1 second.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Dev chat. Dev chat. What do you mean coming soon? Oh. What is this? So until answers are posted. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. Right. So what they're doing is they're basically posted I think it's like discussions and stuff. So what we'll do give me a second, guys. Is this oh actually hold up. Let me remove that real quick. Let me try and right. I think you can see this. Right. No, this is actually annoying. You can obviously see this. Do you know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple because it's gonna be it. Because I'm also trying to make sure I can see chat as well. Let me have a look. Yeah, I don't care. Right. We've got 10 minutes. I ain't got enough time, man. I kind of wish that this is really underwhelming, man. I wish that there was a bit of a voice channel. Let's go up. Okay. Interesting. Right, let's go, go, go. Where's the gap between... Do some else, mate. I ain't doing that for you. No one's going to be able to answer them questions in there, mate. Alright. On it. I feel a bit better now. Jesus. Alright, let me turn my camera on now. There we go. You can see me now. Hey. Right. Boom. Boom. And let's get back into the question. As soon as the questions start coming, I'll read them out and I will react to it after reading them out, along with the answers. Goodbye. I've got to go all the way around. So yeah, so we're if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, it's the Q&A for Starfield. To be honest, I think what would make more sense if I was This just does so much damage. And goodbye. Right. 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. They're up there somewhere. Ooh, she's a powerful one. we got 2 more minutes. Two more minutes and then the questions will begin. I'm guessing that they're gonna be like, they're gonna hold like discussions over the questions. Just go to Alright, here we go. 1 more minute. Is this game gonna be the best ever? They can't answer that, that's just a bit silly.
Finally! You don't know how worried I was for you and Gilar. After I heard about the murder in the Outlaws' Refuge, all I could imagine was you and my agent lying in it.
Can we buy houses or properties in main cities? Asked by blah 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 blah. Come on. Is there a way like I can like... Sorry. Is how do we know? This is gonna be They should have done a conference thing where they can speak. It'll be easier. What do you mean so many bad questions? That's just one question. That is a good question. Can we buy houses in the game? That would be interesting. Come on. Where do we find out where they're gonna answer? I hope they don't like pick the ones that have already been like answered, because that would be very stupid. They've picked 16 questions. Come on. Where are they gonna answer? Would make more sense if they answered yeah, but we don't even know where they're answering the questions. Don't tell me. This is why it needed to be voice, man. Like, it's so much easier. They could do all of this and then just post it in a voice, and then they'll answer, and then because they've got it in text, they can just post their answer in the thing. It would have been much more easier, and then I could have had like the chat going on in the background while I'm playing this, rather than me actually having to like open up like 3 different applications. But where are these answers? They are a yes or a no, but I think this is going to be ridiculous. It's been like 4 minutes. Sorry about this, guys. I'm literally trying to keep my eye on the chat. Well, 2 chats.
That corresponds with what I was able to determine. And I'm sure it's somehow related to the legends of Bilakar.
Yo, they're typing.
But what happened to you and Gilar after you left the Outlaws' refuge? Were you able to track down Margus?
No clue. No, but a clue led us to da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, whatever.
What an excellent specimen. But see this...
You're not gonna... Yep, there's housing in different cities that the player can get. Some you have to purchase, and some are rewards for specific quests. Okay.
And eyes. Next
question. Jesus Christ, that took a long time. So I can't even freaking breathe for some reason.
Only one conclusion makes sense. Margus seeks the golden skull of Bilakar. Whatever was inside the idol could lead him right to it. All right, time to get back to work. Depends on the... We need...
I'm just gonna
as
do
much
this.
as Margus desires Argonian...
Will we ever feel safe again?
Maybe. Alright, I'm just waiting for the second question, guys. Come on. Are they literally just going through all the different... They seem to be taking their time. We're gonna continue on with this quest while we're waiting.
The cursed skull scares the wind out of my sails, and that's a fact. Does Concordia have more work for us to do?
Concordia wants us to talk to the local Argonians with knowledge of antiquities from Merkmire.
Why didn't I think of that? The blackguards are sure to harass anyone they think can help them decipher the clues that lead to the cursed skull. I can think of 5 or 6 knowledgeable Argonians right here in Shadowfen.
How do we find these Argonians so we can check on them?
Here, you check on the Argonians on this list, and I'll go check on a few others. Meet me back here after you're done, and we can compare notes. Just be careful. If the blackguards found them, there's a good chance they're keeping an eye on them.
We'll go to this one up here. Taxatol. I think that's it. Bro, you're just answering the same one as up there. Come on. Next question. You just repeated what the other guy just said. This is exactly why they need a voice channel. It's so on. I was hyped for a minute. Do you know what? I'm glad I'm not even streaming it. I don't think I could even if I wanted to. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but. If we get kids stuff trait, will our parents be generated based on our character's look? What? If we get the kids stuff trait, will our parents be generated based on our character's look, or our programmers are on our new face tech were excited to make a function that could try to match your custom face and then create the two parents. They are based on what your character looks like, although the specific math involved is a bit beyond me. We had similar tech in our previous games. So ML says, yes, totally. This is a completely stupid question. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, they're choosing these questions, but whatever. It is an interesting one, don't get me wrong. It's an okay question. It's not a stupid question, it's an okay question, but anyway. So apparently they had the same thing in Fallout 3 and in Fallout 4. In Starfield, if you take the kid stuff trait, your parents are based off of you. No spoilers, but I think fans will appreciate the actors we got to play those roles. And they just get so into it. It's awesome. Oh, and yeah, you can get stuff. What? Okay. Bless me. For those of us who have never played a BGS game and will be starting with Starfield, what information should we know that will make the experience more impactful right from the start? How should we go into creating our character's backstory before we start the game? This is just, oh my god. This is such a come on. This is a ridiculous question. How do you start with any game? I wouldn't blame them if they moved on, because that's a. We always make our games we always make our games for fans, both old and new, so you can jump in without ever playing a Bethesda title before. While we do start you off in the same spot, what happened to you before the game starts is totally up to you and your head canon. So basically, it's your imagination. But we may make it look. But we like to look at it less as a playing game, more about living in the universe we created. So settle in and go at your own pace, and pretty soon you'll learn all the systems and adventuring through the settled systems the way you choose. Okay. So there's a trait and background system that will let you choose, specify more about yourself, but you can select an anonymous background and no traits if you want. Okay, so they let you choose and dictate how you basically how you want your background of your character. Right, this is a good question. Thank you. On to the great questions. How will the smuggling cargo system work? Can we hide it somewhere on the ship and sell it for more currency later? This is a good question. There we go. Skill point and. I'm just waiting for these guys to message. Wait, did they send anything else in there? Right, so we're just waiting for them to reply on the smuggling cargo. I'm gonna have to, like... There we go. Ah, they sent a new message. Stop! You don't need to. In terms of if you... Can you keep it to one? Again, this is why they need a voice channel. Voice channel makes it so much easier so that you can just literally talk about it and then we can move on to another question. This is taking forever. It's taking you 14 minutes to answer 3 questions. Oh my god, and you're typing, you're doing more. You don't need to. In terms of if you never played a Bethesda Game Studio game before, try anything. We're a simulation as well as a role-playing game, so we try to support the player doing whatever they want as much as we can. As for going into a character's backstory, that's entirely up to you. I'm all about that headcanon. For example, my latest character is a working schlub named Mitch Dombrowski. Jesus Christ. He's a husky, good-natured space trucker, and well... Anyway, we already know about that. I'm moving on. Certain items are considered contraband, and you'll need to smuggle them past security ships that are in orbit of major settlements. There are specific... and yes, you can hide them using special ship modules you can purchase. So, you know, don't get caught with those harvested... So, no, don't get caught with those harvested organs. The economy is fixed, but prices of bought and sold goods can change based on the skills you choose. That might be broken, but let's see. Next question. Stupid nose band. Alright, I'm just waiting for the other question. By the way, guys, we might be sitting there for over like 3 or 4 hours, just... Will there be a jail system if we commit crimes? Yes, you can elect to go to jail or pay a fine when you're arrested, or even resist arrest and try to escape. Yep, the settled systems is more like Skyrim than Fallout 4's Commonwealth in that regard. You're a bunch of criminals. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. That was a quicker answer. Will time pass when not in game? For example, will my trade routes, outposts and mining operations continue to produce, or does that occur while actively playing? That's a bit of a weird question. The sim only runs when you're actively playing, no sleeping on the job, lol. I don't know what they mean by actively playing. Like, it's a bit, that question's a bit stupid. What do you mean not in the game? Like, do you mean you have your game paused. Because that's a bit stupid. To the next question. That was a L question. I'm pretty sure I've been in before. Could you be a double agent in the game? For example, if you join the United Colonies, can you also join the Crimson Fleet and give the United Colonies information? All of the playable factions can be completed independently. Okay. Let me try and get out of here. Okay, so... Yo, Jumbo, yeah, I do remember you, man. How's it going? Just bear in mind, I'm just reading off the questions for the Starfield. Depending on the traits selected during character creation, will it be possible to play through the game in a pacifist mode without killing anyone or potentially anything? Okay, that's a pretty decent question. But yeah, I do remember you, Jumbo. How's it going, man? Hope all is well. I'm just, like I said, I'm just reading through the Q&A for Starfield. Oh my god, go away. I can't guarantee every mission can be completed in pacifist mode, but we do have a couple of systems that will help. That wasn't totally feasible. I mean, some of these questions are a bit of an Elmo.
I've told you everything I know about the woodcut you showed me. You can let me go now, right? I did what you asked.
Now that being said, there are some good non-lethal options, whether through dialogue or by using non-lethal weapons. Those can be used in certain situations, honestly a lot of situations, though I couldn't comfortably say you can complete the entire game without any killing whatsoever. Cool. We can move on. No, please, stop. No, stop. Stop typing. Next question. You stop opening, like... Stop, like, replying, like... They're literally texting over one another. Like, they're basically saying the same thing. You don't need to say any more than that. Let's move on. Next question. Is added in specific scripted moments, and we try to add one to most quests where important characters can fight. Cool. Yeah, well, you don't need to say that.
You're not. Oh no. If they see you talking to me, you'll have to leave now. I want nothing more to do with Margus Darius or the skull of Bilica.
Don't help me, they're gonna get hands on the cursed skull.
All the more reason for me to run as far from this place as I possibly can. I know how powerful cursed Argonian relics can be. If only I had enough gold for the voyage. My poor feet can only carry me so far, you know.
Alright, what are the beliefs and basic history of religions we can join? These are L questions. It's like another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 left to go. They've picked out the worst ones. I want to know more about the other systems. There must be something you can tell me.
They showed me a woodcut that contained ancient Argonian symbols. I could read some of them. They described a ritual to turn meditation cylinders into keys. A contribution to my travel fund might help me remember more.
Xeno, you should try making videos. I mean, not just playthroughs. Yeah, no, that's something I'm actually looking into. After I've done with... okay, so... The idea is to basically catch people up to basically what I'm doing on Cyberpunk, because once I get to Cyberpunk DLC, I won't be doing anything else. I most likely won't be doing any playthroughs. Sorry. It will most likely just be like videos on like funny moments or whatever. I'm gonna think of something. Just give me 1 second. Existing IRL religions are part of the Starfield universe with folks of all religions and denominations out there, but we don't really focus on them. Instead, we highlight 3 new ones to specific to the game. The Sanctum Universum is only a decades old in our timeline, but has gained a lot of prominence. They believe that God is out there somewhere in the universe, and that humans' ability to travel the stars bring us closer to... Okay, cool. Next question. No, can you... These developers... This is... I like Bethesda, yeah? Right? But they should have done a... I forgot what it's called. One of those conference things in Discord. So I could have just put their voices on and just listen to it. This is actually kind of painful, but yeah, so basically as soon as Starfield comes out, I'm not going to have enough time to do playthrough videos. So basically what I've got left is what I'm just going to basically upload, and that's just going to be it, to be honest. So yeah, let me just do this real quick. Yes,
I appreciate
I'm going to be honest, I don't care. Right, we're gonna go over to these guys and... But yeah, let me move on to the next question. I don't care what they're gonna say next. Gotta go, but I'll put the notifications on so I don't miss out on any future videos. Okay, no problem, dude. I hope you enjoy them. Hope they're not too, like, boring, but I try my best. Oh yeah, I do have some other, videos coming up, actually, that aren't, I do have some other videos coming up that aren't part of the playthrough videos, so but they're mostly all they're mostly CTA videos. Oh yo. How many companions total will we be able to recruit? The one on the left. This one over here. Dusky. Alright, see you later, dude. Take it easy. I hope you enjoyed. Yo, what the hell? Alright. How many companions total will we be able to recruit? This is Starfield, by the way. Sorry if my my speech gets in the way. I'll be reacting. There are over 20 named characters who can join your crew. Wait, named? So they haven't really spoke about the unnamed people that you can get. That's interesting. We really focused on the members of Constellation. What Will said. Well, 4 of them are from Constellation and have the most story and interaction with the player, but all of the named characters have their own backgrounds and can follow you around and carry your stuff. Okay, so you can have like 20 different recruits. When we first began Starfield pre-production, we looked at our previous games and realized how popular and effective the companions were. We really wanted to tie them in directly to the main quest. There really are there are some really big moments with them specifically. I'll react to all this in a bit. I'm just trying to basically rush the reading. When we assign crew members to work at outposts, do we have to pay them salaries? This is just such a... Can't you just wait until the game comes out to ask these really, like, poor questions? Like, I understand you want to, like, understand more about it, but it's just like... You just pay them once. We actually experimented with paying them regular salaries, but ultimately decided just to have the one cost up front, which kind of makes sense.
If you're another one of those blackguards, that's rather correct. Look.
Oh, that is so irritating.
Look, I told you as much. I won't do anything else to endanger my family. I'm glad you understand.
Alright, we're gonna go to Pisha now. There's a lot to do in Starfield, and we wanted to minimize what the player had to do constantly keep track of. Well, that makes sense. Will our companions be able to level up their perks? Will their perks stack with ours? All crews start with a set of perks at specific ranks. Okay. They don't level up, but they come at different ranks depending on the companion. Okay. So you might meet a character that's especially good at rifles and you hire them to watch your back, or might meet an... Okay. Well, we call them skills in Starfield, and they do stack with yours when relevant. Okay. Interesting. So the skills stacks with the players. I'm gonna react to this all afterwards, but yeah.
Yes, I'm still here. Where can I go? Not a Then I'll tell... This is...
What are your favorite parts of the... These are L questions. L questions. Shipping it. see. Why are you guys asking stupid questions? I wanted to know more about the planets, the FSR stuff, the whole other features about the game, not the stupid like. Who decided these questions were good? Literally, we had 16 shots and we missed at least about 10 of them. I love finding content that I haven't seen yet or forgot about. Our games are so big that no one person is likely to have seen it all, even after all our passes and levels of review. Because of my position, my experience is a bit different. So I won't speak for Will, but personally I've seen every questline, every city, every major piece of content in the game, at every stage of development, so my answer is coloured by that. That's fair. But again, stop asking these stupid, dumb questions. Oh my god. There's at least 10 of these questions that are completely ridiculous. What are your favourite parts of the game? I mean, okay, fair enough. I mean, they're gonna tell you what they enjoy about stuff. For me, the real pleasure is seeing how they've all evolved into the versions they are today. Versions everyone here will play. Have a real soft spot for Neon. So do I. I like cyberpunk type stuff. Getting that city nailed down took a lot of work by a lot of different people, and the result is really the cyberpunk settlement I always hoped it would be. I also love the quest lines. I think they're the best quest lines. They're the best we've ever done. The designers on this project totally killed it. I really hope that that's the case. What books or movies had a big influence on some of the quests? Okay, that one might be that's a decent question. This Q&A's, it's mediocre. It's not the developer's fault, it's whoever decided that these were good questions. And the people asking them as well. Like, come on. The housing one was a pretty decent. I'll admit that, but like, some of the other ones.
Life here is so
ridiculous.
very different from the way things work in.
Our quests really evolve. Our quests have really evolved over development, and it's great to see how everyone adds to them. Designers, animators, voice actors, lighting, everything. Cool. Alright, I want to see.
The Argonians, that's injury. We need to.
Oh, Jesus. While our game is okay, hold up. I'm a history nerd, so I actually listen to a lot of podcasts like Hardcore History and the History of Rome. ML says, well, I'm a child of the late 70s, early 80s, and I have very fond memories of the sci-fi of that time, so let me think. While our game is science fiction, I like how historians can tell you about how human beings react to extreme circumstances like war, famine, and technological breakthroughs. And you can imagine how we'd react to similar circumstances in a fictional setting, just at a grander scale. Star Wars, OG, Battlestar, oh Jesus Christ, okay. What are some of the small details in Starfield to add to the immersion? Why would you let them spoil that for you? That is rather, that's a matter of perspective.
I'm down on my luck.
So we don't get, okay, we don't get any answers on how the planets work. We don't get anything on how if they're gonna add DLSS. We don't have any other questions. But I suppose the DLSS is more of like a different thing. I would have loved to have known what they did with the planets. I wanted them to ask. I'm pretty sure someone probably asked that before, but they just. Whoever picked up these questions, it's just. I don't like that for like. I don't like these trains of this train of like questions. They're not really great. I think what I really love is that although humans are living in space and our aesthetic is very much NASA punk, this is very lived in universe and you can see it everywhere. I look really closely at all our outfits. You can see seams, materials, especially on spacesuits on Constellation members have patches on their spacesuits and they are tied to what skills they have. Please be a planetary question. Please, 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 please. I was hyped for this. I hope the game is not as much of it was. I was hyped for this, but I suppose we do have new found knowledge of the game. You know, everyone loves the sandwiches, but it's the books that are lying around, the notes on the bulletin boards, the environment, storytelling that our level designers and world artists are so good at. Okay. We also love buttons. So all I'm a slow typer and somewhat typo obsessed, okay. That is a long way back. That is a long way back. Right, what I'm gonna do. I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to even go. Oh, cool guard. Yeah, you also said that you like buttons, I don't care. Alright, so tomorrow's Thursday, right? So I'm gonna most likely end up, okay, interesting. Right, next question, come on, please. hot, man.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go.
Strauss Mackay. That's where we need to go. What do you mean?
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. Have you been to Betnik?
I think, yeah, that's where I need to go. I can't remember.
How may I serve? It depends where you...
He keeps taking me to the...
How may I serve? It depends where you need... Daggerfall. You
oh
shall
yeah,
find
that's
there
where I needed to go. Daggerfall. I'm pretty sure it's Daggerfall. Where's the history? Oh. No! Stop asking things that are gonna spoil... potentially spoil the game. Guys, what the what has gaming done to your heads? Planets. That is such a bad question. I shouldn't knock these questions. We are sure, so we showed this bit in one of the animated shorts. I'm actually disappointed. Not in the answers. I'm disappointed in the questions. The smuggling system, right? That question right there was way better. Way better. A good question. I kind of wish that they didn't really say anything about fucking good stuff. The thing is, people want things spoilt for them. This is the issue now. Colony. Yes, colony. Very disappointed in the fucking questions. Guys, right. I'm gonna go over the questions and I'm only gonna go over the good questions. And give my initial reaction. I'll probably end up breaking this down and I'll probably end up releasing this at some point.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute.
Right. The houses one wasn't a bad question, right? So according to the team, there is housing in different cities, right? The player can get, right? But apparently some of them are going to... Some are rewards or for specific quests. Which, okay, fair enough. I suppose as well, like, if we look at this at a realistic standpoint, right? Immersive sort of standpoint, right? To a degree, you kind of... It makes sense, because yes, you can live on your spaceship, but at the same time, if people want to, like, roleplay or play, like, as a character in a certain city or whatever, and they just don't want to use their spaceship, I believe... I could be wrong, I don't really know too much, because obviously the game isn't out yet. I'm only speculating, so... I suppose you could basically just stay in one area and basically live as if you were a citizen of that planet or that city on that planet, right? That sounds fine. I think, to be honest, if people don't like that, it's kind of stupid. Like, I think that's fair game. And besides, not only that, they did the same thing in Fallout 4, but I felt like it literally fell flat, really. Like, I kind of enjoyed having my own settlement. And when you bought a place in, I think it was Diamond City, it's just like... It's like, what's the point? I feel like they do need to up the amount it costs to get such a place as well. And I think, to be honest, I think the settlements are going to cost a bit. I think, to be honest, because you would have to go around like gathering and mining and stuff like that, so that's fine. Anyway, we'll move on to the next good question. I suppose the trait stuff, I mean, I'm not going to talk about that. Oh, there's another question. Oh, please don't. Oh, fuck. No! They've opened it up! They flooded the... Why did they do that? They've opened the floodgates! Oh, you donkeys, you should have just left it. Because this would have been so much better for people like myself to just go through. But I'm going to anyway. The smuggling stuff. Smuggling cargo. Now this is interesting because they said that you can basically buy a special model, or using special ship modules you can purchase. So that's going to be interesting, right? So basically anything that you need to smuggle, you have to make sure it, I believe you have to make sure it's in the special ship module, right? I'm fine with that. I think that sounds pretty good. And I think that's definitely more interesting.
The proud city of Daggerfall greets you. Can I help you with something?
I bring a petition. Chief Tazgol wishes to join the Covenant, Daggerfall Covenant.
The Seamount War Chief? Impressive. I don't know what you did to convince him, friend. But you have my gratitude. Well done. I will take this petition to High King Emmerich immediately. Enjoy your stay in Daggerfall.
Okay. Right, next question. Jail system, so it's gonna be more like Skyrim. I think that is going to be better because I can't remember what Fallout 4's was. I think Fallout 4's was more like they weren't really gonna do anything. So I believe you can like get put in prison and stuff like that. Fair enough. I think yeah, we'll do the whole hooded figure thing.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
What does your benefactor want?
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Fine.
My benefactor awaits nearby. Do not tarry.
Okay, next question. Will time pass? Nah, that's a stupid question. And very ridiculous. Can you be a double agent? So basically, the factions, I guess, are gonna be like all like. I feel like it's gonna be like similar to like the whole Skyrim Thieves Guild thing. The Skyrim Thieves Guild, the Brotherhood, or better still,
Hear ye, card sharps and
I'm not entirely
collectors.
sure.
Test your wits
I'm just
and
guessing.
courage in a brand
So I'm
new
guessing
card
that they're not really going to have it the same way as they did it on Fallout 4, where you could only choose like one faction or something like that. Or it might be like that. I'm not entirely sure. It's not really we already knew this. Yeah. That's not something new. I'm not going to talk about religions because that's not really a good question. The fact that you can have 20, sorry, not 2. The fact that you can have 20 different recruits is pretty good. I think that's a good amount, considering that that means that your ship could be really big. And not to mention, if we're going to include mods in this as well, the mods are going to carry up. They're going to end up like making it even more at some point. I mean, let's be real. Anyway, next good question. We already talked about the assigning of crew members. Forget the perks, because I mean, yeah, the perks are going to be interesting because certain
Too much to do and
crew members are going to have different perks and stuff like that. That's good. Favorite parts of the game. I don't really like this question. But this guy did seem to talk a lot about the cyberpunk thing, so I'm looking forward to that, to seeing what's actually gonna come out of that. And I think that's about it, really. I mean, favorite small details of... I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like that question either. Yeah. Very disappointing. I'm disappointed in the questions. The bit like a lot of it we already knew, some of it we didn't, and it's just like, yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with this story. What should I say? I'm gonna continue on with the quests. But yeah, I think tomorrow I'll probably end up playing Cyberpunk. Like I said, I'm interested in Starfield, but what I'm not interested in and what I do not like is the questions. The questions were very poor. But yeah. I was hyped about that, but it seems like people like to spoil things for everyone. Don't get me wrong, like it's interesting where they pulled out half of this information, like the history. Again, where are we going? Do I have to like travel again to another place? Turns out we do. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, in here. What the? Okay, we just got knocked out and taken somewhere. I don't know where we are. I can't even remember this. Okay, so now that they've literally opened the floodgates, I don't know what's going on in that chat now, and I don't really care now.
Whoa
Just
there.
nothing we can.
Are you all right?
There's nothing I can do about it.
The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Oh, I remember this.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, resident. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. The Prophet. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. He must think you can help me.
Help you do what?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
What are these Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy him?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is this Prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
Where's this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
If I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
Okay, interesting. Let me just, Cool. What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
Alright, how can we rescue the Prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Ah, cool, let's go then.
We should keep moving. Well played, friend. Arcase Beard, you are good in a fight.
Yeah, well...
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The god of schemes can see every part of you. We need to distract him.
What was your name again? Target practice?
No.
Try to be
There's one up
inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Okay, who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight, back to back. Hello, Sir Cadwell. Follow the best of luck. Do check in.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place.
That's the other way.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here. Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
Alright, here we go. Alright, this is gonna be interesting.
Alright. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
There's no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving.
The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Moloch Baal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that, at least. Lyra sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Oh my god! Right, can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige.
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
Jesus, I didn't even see that. Right. Well, anyway. After this, I'm probably going to take a break. Because I'm gonna probably,
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
Come on, bring it.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come! I will protect you.
Take this. Have that. Have that.
A moment.
Wait, give me a second. Oh, get rid of this. Get rid of this. just because that gives us more health. I don't think we
Dark
need
Anchor's
it.
portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
A Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm ready.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Run it!
The vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean, and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long is I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
What shall I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Moloch Baal.
When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Moloch Baal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where shall I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Okay, right, what I'm gonna do real quick, because... Yeah!
You there, wet one. This one needs to speak to you.
Yeah, not right now. Right, guys. I know I'm still getting better with walking and stuff like that. I'm still trying to not stutter as much. Suppose you could say that. Well, here's the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna play as much of Elder Scrolls Online, try and get the builds going as much as I can. As someone said earlier about the playthroughs, I am looking into doing different videos, but it's going to take me a bit of time because I've got quite a lot of videos to get put out there. In fact, I think I still got another Elder Scrolls Online thing that I need to release, which I'm going to. But I'm also going to break these streams down as well for those of you that want to basically view more like Elder Scrolls Online content or whatever. There's going to be that. just bear in mind, like I said, in about less than 2 weeks time, we got about 2 weeks, and then Starfield is going to be coming. So the other thing as well is, let me know down in the comment below, or if you want to join Discord, join a Discord and let me know what kind of ideas you want me, let me know what kind of video ideas you would watch. And yeah, I think, to be honest, I'll basically weigh everything up, and I'll probably end up like looking at doing more, I'll look at doing different not streams, videos, depending on what type of videos you guys enjoy watching and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here because, like I said, I'm gonna take a bit of a break because reading all them freaking questions was a bit ridiculous. But like I said, we kind of know a little bit about Starfield. We know some things that are gonna work, and I mean, I don't really, there's still a lot of questions that I have, but I guess we won't know until the game comes out, so we'll wait and see what happens. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, be sure to hit a like, consider subscribing if you are new, and feel free to join the Discord. Also, don't forget, our subscriber goal is 500. As soon as we reach 500, as soon as we reach 500 subs, I'll be doing a giveaway. Depending on when we reach the 500 subs, I may end up doing a giveaway. It's either gonna be, I'm either gonna have like 3 winners, or I'll have, say, one. I'm not entirely sure what kind of giveaway I'm gonna do yet. But yeah, depending on when it happens, I'll do it around the time there's some kind of theme or whatever. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one, and peace out. Have fun, and thank you for tuning into the stream. See you later, guys.